So everybody has been asking for a studio tour lately, and I feel like it's time, and so I've kind of been holding off because I was hoping to clean my garage up and give you guys kind of a completed tour of what it looks like after all of the mess that's happened. But basically, a really quick update. My channel is kind of growing, and I've got a lot of products coming in, and I just have a really messy setup back here. So yeah, so I will kind of go from one side of my garage studio, kind of go through everything from one side to the other end, and then I'll tell you kind of the updates of what's happening here on the channel. And then also I have a really exciting announcement at the end of the video, so if you guys can't wait for that, just jump to the end. Basically, I'm giving away a ton of stuff, and then I'll kind of walk you guys through that at the end of the video. But so I'm gonna flip the camera around. I'm gonna give you guys kind of a bird's eye view of what I see. So right now you guys are seeing me in a selfie mode, but I'm gonna show you kind of first person point of view of what I see in my chair, right where you guys normally see me filming. And then I'll go, like I said, I'll go through everything. You guys will see everything in my studio, how I rig up, I set up my rig, how I set up my knives, where everything is, and I'll show you everything. Okay, so let's flip the camera around and we'll continue from there. Alright guys, so this is, I'm going to start from this end of the studio to the other end. Okay, it's quite messy, but bear with me here, it'll be a lot of fun. Okay, so this is, first off, this is my current knife collection. Okay, so I've got my whetstones here, and my Naguara stones that I don't really use all that much anymore, but they're here in case I need them. Got my rusty racers. These are the current knives that I have. There's actually a lot more, but I will just show you as we go along. So all the knives that I've been using on my channel are here. Things that you guys normally see, all the sharpening videos. This is that collection of knives. I think there's about maybe 4 dozen knives here on the table. I don't know exactly how many. I got some more of my budget knives. So these are all knives in the $10 to I think up to $30 range. Got my ceramic rod kind of just sitting right there. My little trash can. These are speed skates. I will talk about them in another video of a Q&A video, why I have them here and how the skates actually relate to my sharpening. And alright, so this is kind of where I'm sitting. So this is my chair that you guys normally see me filming from. Alright, so these are my new cameras. So let me just walk you guys through what I use for gear. I think a lot of folks have been asking about that. So I've got a couple GH5s here. These are brand new. I'm actually holding a GH5. There's another one in here in the box, which I will be using for all my future videos. So I will have a 3-camera setup, a true 3-camera setup, all 4K cameras. Yeah, so very exciting. These are the lenses that I've got. These are the Zuiko Olympus M Zuiko lenses, and I got 2 of them here. These are pro lenses with the ultra wide. This is a Panasonic 12 to 60. So I'm very excited to set those up. So I'm going to have 2 GH5 plus another camera under that t-shirt, and I'll show you guys what it is. My trusty brick right there. Alright, so I got my 2 sharpening basins. I'm going to be having some more here because I got some plans for those. These are some boxes which I'll go over in just a little minute. So this is my other camera. This is what you guys usually see shooting me. So this is here is a Panasonic, let's see, XCH1, oh no, HCX1. So it's a 4K Panasonic camera, really nice, so I really enjoy that. So this is my main camera. This is what films me. This is where I sit. So this is what you guys normally would see me in that position right there. So I got this camera, I got 2 GH5s, and this is my lighting setup. So currently I use a Raya setup, and these have been working really well. These are octagonal dome lights, and they're actually really nice. I've gone through a number of phases of different type of lights. These turning out to be really nice. So let me show you how I rig up my sound and camera. It's something that a lot of folks have been asking about. So this is my microphone, which actually usually go to an H5 Zoom H5 recorder, but currently because the audio recording on the Panasonic 4K camera there is so good, it's actually going directly from the microphone into the camera, which makes it a lot easier for me to sync up in post. I don't have to do a lot of syncing up. and the overhead angle. Okay, so these mounts here, I actually built them myself. These are goosenecks. Let's see here. This lighting's kind of difficult to see a bunch of things. Let me do a couple things here. Let me turn the light out. Okay, I think this will help a lot. Let's turn this one down. No, well, that's not gonna work. Let's turn this one back up. Maybe I have to go from the other side. Sorry guys, this is kind of an impromptu video. Let's turn this light off. Okay, this probably will help. Okay, this is better. Alright, so let me go over here again. Okay, so here we are. So I've got, if you can see right there, I've got two goosenecks. These are 18-inch goosenecks that I bought. I'll post a link in the description. These are really great. So this here, I mount directly into the ceiling, and then they come down, and they're flexible. Okay, but I installed copper wire into them, making them a lot stronger. And at the end here, I bought this attachment that allows me to mount my DSLR or any sort of mirrorless camera to them. And so the camera points directly downwards, and that's when you guys see that overhead camera. So I have two of them here. So one's for normally one is for camera, and one is for audio. But then I took this one here. This is my Aura swing arm, boom arm, you know, and I actually mounted. It used to be here on my table, but I mounted it in the ceiling because I wanted everything off the ground, and I was kind of playing around with different things. And when this was actually mounted on the desk, I was hearing a lot of banging because when I'm sharpening, you hear, you know, this being attached to the table, it picks up a lot of additional noise. So mounting it in the ceiling, it got rid of those banging noises that you guys would normally hear on my videos. So I have a mic here, and I'm actually going to set up another mic, the same mic. This is a Samson pencil mic, which I'm going to have two of because I'm going to have a setup where I can have two people sharpen. That's why I've got two basins here. So I'm going to have two mics set up, plus the camera up here will actually I'll install a wide lens so you can see both people sharpening at the same time. So that's my little rig here. This is kind of what everyone is curious about. I think a lot of folks ask because they want to set up videos or set up the cameras the same way. And so this works really well. Instead of buying something like a Ninja, I think there's a company called Ninja. They charge you like 60 bucks for one of those goosenecks. And this one here cost me like, this entire setup cost me 15 or 16 bucks each. And it's a lot stronger. It's a lot more versatile than the Ninja. And so I definitely recommend it. I'll put together a video of how I actually install and how I actually built these things. And I think you guys will be really impressed at how easy they are to make. So this is my octagonal lights. You guys can see here the lights are off. It makes it a lot easier to see. And you know, they're both just shining on me, and that's really all. There's no secret there. Oh yeah, that's right. So you guys are probably wondering the white background. So this unit, this garage studio was a really ugly, well, still is a really ugly blue. So it's got this nasty, weird blue color all over the walls, and so I didn't want that kind of distracting color. So I covered it with just a white blank, large 10-foot roll of paper. I'm gonna paint this whole studio over. So hopefully within the next month or so, this will be off. The paper will be off, and the studio will have a new fresh paint. So if anyone lives in LA, okay, if you guys live in Los Angeles and you guys have time to come help help me reorganize the studio, help me paint it. I'll give you guys free lessons and maybe even some knives, okay, as trade, so as barter. If you guys help me out, I will definitely pay you guys back. And so that's the window. I'm hopefully gonna use that for, again, when my editing station is set up here. This will be really good natural light to work in. Okay, what else here? Oh yeah, so these are SD cards. You guys are probably wondering. So because I'm shooting everything in 4K now, just as a warning, if you are considering going to 4K, you make sure you have lots and lots and lots of memory, because 4K burns through 4 times the amount of memory that 1080 does. Okay, so I've got 4 128 gig Lexar cards. Okay, 4 of them. And these are older cards. So all these 128 gigs by Lexar 1000X, these are all brand new. And yeah, so I got 4 of those, so that's 400, you know, roughly 500 gigs of data there between 4 cards. One's in the camera, and then the other one's actually in here in this camera right now. And then these are older cards. Oh, here it is. This is the other one, or the 128. And these are all 64 and 32 gigs. But yeah, so I've got tons of memory cards, which I mean, I chew through them so quickly. But anyways, that's kind of the cost of going to 4K. And then over here, I got a new box of knives. I won't tell you what they are yet, but a company just sent them to me. There's some knives in there, and all those packages above are straight razors. Yeah, that's right, straight razors. A lot of folks have been asking me about them, and so I'm going to get into sharpening and using straight razors because I'm sick and tired of paying so much money for razors every month. Okay, so now we have my current stone collection. So I'll go through the top row and go down as we go. This here is my Shopton Pro collection. We got the 120, 320, 1000, 5000, 8000. These are my Atoma plates plus my DIY stropping plates. So I got 5 of them here. This here is my Naniwa Superstone collection. So I've got the 400, 800, 1000, 3000, 5000, 8000, 10,000, and the 8000 Snow White. Then here I've got my stragglers. This is my Rika 5000, which I can't get rid of. I really love that stone. This is the Arashiyama 6000. Here I've got my Chaucera. So I got my Chaucera 400, 800, 1000, 3000, 5000, 10,000. And then down here I've got my budget stones. So these are a bunch of, you know, kind of stones that I picked up just to kind of do some budget testing. So I've got the Sharp Pebble 400, 1000. This is the Sharp Pebble 1000, 6000. These two are Mercers. It's for 400, 1000 Mercer, 1000, 3000 Mercer. And this one here is the Whetstone Cutlery 1000, 4000. This is the KW King 65. That is the 1000, 6000. And the Love This Kitchen 800, 3000. And this here is my Shopton Glass collection. I've got the 120, 320, 500, 1000, 3000, 4000, 6000, 8000, and 10,000. And then down here, okay, I've got my Mercer Tri-Stone oil rig that was just sent to me for review, so I'll get that up and running for you guys soon. I bought some cheaper flattening stones. I'm gonna go do a series of how to, you know, different ways to flatten your stone using stones, diamond plates, and screens and sandpaper. So I'll get that up hopefully in the next couple weeks or so. This is just an XLR cable that I use for my microphone. It's just I just got that, and this is the honing oil. These are plates. These are the aluminum plates that I actually have custom made. These are samples, and so I was just kind of testing for size and testing for quality. So I've got to order a lot more. The response on the plates were overwhelming. I think there's like over 100 people that want them. So I will get them up for you guys soon. Hopefully by the time I posted this video, they actually are on a website somewhere for sale. Alright, so I got my running sneakers there, my skates. Okay, so over here, let's see here. This is my my shelf unit. This is kind of a storage shelf right now. I am in the process of rearranging everything in the studio, and it's going to be very nice when it's all done. So all that up ahead are my cycling and hiking gear. So I got my hiking boots there, a couple of cycling helmets, my cycling gloves, a saddle, and those two are autographed photos of the actor Jet Li. So if you guys know who Jet Li is, those two are actually autographed by him. I'll show you guys at some point. These are knives that have yet to be opened. They're out of the boxes, but they have not been unopened. Okay, so these are unopened knives. So I've got a little over a dozen Dal Strongs there. I bought some green compound. A lot of folks have been asking about compound, so I'll get those out. Got a couple of Kumas there. I got my Shun. I got Kai Zef. I've got some Mercers. I got a little over a dozen Mercers here. And these are the Rusty Racers that I love. So I love them so much I actually bought 2 boxes of them. Instead of buying Nagaras, they just are so great. So these are, I got about 3 dozen, I got 3 dozen knives here that are unopened, which I will get to at some point. Down here, next shelf down, I've got my my tools. So this is kind of tools that I use for fixing my bikes and some batteries and just kind of just miscellaneous tools. Down here are boxes of my equipment. So maybe I should turn the light back on at some point. Let's see here. It's fine for now. See? Yeah, I'll turn the lights back on. Okay, hold on a second here. Let's get the lights back on. And let's get some lights on this area. Okay. Alright, so yeah, so those are my boxes of equipment, of gear that I use that are just kind of sitting there. And then down there, I got rollers for bikes. If you guys ride road bikes, you guys will know exactly what that is. That's how I stay in shape. Okay, so coming over to the left, this is my Cannondale that I've just had built. I have only ridden it like twice. I've been so busy. I have not had a chance to ride my beautiful new bike. So I look forward to getting it out now that summer is here. Okay, so here is the mess. Okay, so this is the secret that I do not want to show you guys. It's an absolute mess here in my studio. And so I'll tell you why. When we first moved here, this was going to be kind of just storage. I didn't plan on actually building a studio at all. I had no idea that I was going to start a YouTube channel. And so everything became just, this was storage. And those are cribs. Yes, plural, cribs. My wife and I, on March 6th, we had twins. So now we are a family of 5. We went from a family of 3 with a 2-year-old daughter to a family of 5. And so that's why I have only been putting out 1 or 2 videos a week, because I've just been so busy with taking care of the kids. And so this is temporary storage. These are their beds that will be brought into the house over the next couple of months. So that's one of the things that's keeping my garage very, very messy right now. They will clear out, and this will actually become an entire filming studio. So I have another attic in my home, which I have my editing set up. So that will actually be moved down into this, probably this corner right here with the window for natural lighting. So this corner here will become my editing studio, and then the filming studio, what you guys are seeing there, will probably be moved to where the shelf is right now. Anyways, I'm still figuring that out. But here's what I need you guys. This is the big announcement right here. This here, see all those boxes? All those boxes, I got about 30, I don't know, maybe 30 or 40 boxes from floor to ceiling. They're all back there, all behind the cribs. Those boxes are full of jeans. Like jeans that you wear. So I started a jeans company a little while back, and long story short, it didn't make it. I had to fold the company, and so now I've got like 200 or 300 pairs of jeans back there that is just sitting there. And so I'm gonna do a massive giveaway on those jeans to all my subscribers. Basically, there are no strings attached. You simply, I will put them up on a website somewhere. You guys can just go and pick them up. As long as you guys pay for the shipping, they're yours. Okay. I think I have to put a price of $1 on them, just because I think I'm not allowed to like give them away because of the way the websites are set up. But anyways, I'm gonna do a massive giveaway of like hundreds of pairs of jeans, and I have a few pairs here which I'll show you what they are. So that is the back of my studio. You guys are looking at there. That's a running stroller. Oh, okay. So here, more knives, stuff. Okay, so this is the exciting part. Well, it's all pretty exciting, but so right here you're looking at a box of boxes. All right, so these are all empty boxes, and the scary thing is what you're seeing there is roughly about half of what is actually unboxed, because there actually are boxes underneath these guys. So I've got you're probably looking at about 5 dozen boxes of knives and whetstones, and then there's another dozen or 2 dozen beneath it. Okay, so these are just knives from, boxes from this collection over there, and this collection over here. All right, this is the really exciting thing right here. This here, see these 4 boxes? This one, that one, this one, and that one. These are 4 massive boxes. Let me show how big they are, just so you guys can see. Okay, they're pretty big. They're not small boxes. Okay, these are all like, they're all like 10 pounds each. 20, some of them are 20 pounds each. This collection of boxes is sent to me, was sent to me by Cutlery and More. Okay, so a really exciting announcement for us is we have a new partner who is going to be just sending us product. Okay, they're not paying me or anything. So just so we are clear, and in the event or in the interest of full disclosure, they are a supplier for my channel now. They're going to be sending us product, okay, and they're going to be sending us a lot of product. What you're seeing there, in terms of overall value, I think may even surpass all of my knife collection currently that I have, and all of my whetstone collection. Okay, so I won't tell you what they are in this video yet. You guys will see in a separate video where I simply unbox those 4 boxes. But really exciting stuff, guys. I had no idea that a partner this large would come on board and just be so generous with inventory. And so I'm really excited to talk about this. I have another 2 boxes here of product from another supplier, or another knife company that wants me to review their stuff. So I got 6 boxes here of unopened product. These 4 here by Cutlery and More are the most exciting shipment I have ever received. I cannot wait to open them, and so I will do a separate unboxing just for those boxes. You guys will be floored when you guys see what's in there. So let's see here. This is just a shelf that was built into the garage. A really messy shelf. It's got, I don't know, paint. It's got stuff like zip ties, stuff that kind of miscellaneous things that I have. Up above are boxes. Okay, so you guys are looking at boxes of gear. So those are boxes of like big gear. So like my tripod box and my computer case box, lighting box, and yeah, so a lot of stuff. What else do I have here? My clamps for little wood projects around the home. But yeah, I'm gonna go sit down. These are the jeans that I have, and I'm gonna kind of show you guys what they are, just so you guys can see them, and you know, you guys can have them. I'm sure you guys want to see them before you guys get them. So I'm gonna flip the camera back around. I'm gonna put the camera back on the tripod. I'm gonna get this camera rolling, and then I'm gonna install this camera that I'm holding and filming with up here, so I can show you guys the jeans. But that is my studio. I mean, that is kind of a, you know, let me flip the camera back around here. Okay, so this is back. I'm back here. Yeah, so I mean, it's been a really wild journey. I had no idea this year when I launched Perfection that it was gonna take off the way it has. You know, we're now up to 10,000 subscribers. Really exciting. And you know, Ricky Tran, the original channel. If you guys follow the original channel, I had it for 1 year, and it got 3,000 subscribers, and I only filmed for half of the year because the other half of the year I was traveling and life got really busy. But then this channel, you know, Perfection, it surpassed Ricky Tran, the original channel, in like 2 or 3 months. And so now I'm at the point where I'm getting literally like a dozen, I would say, yeah, a half a dozen or so vendors, knife sellers and brands that hit me up every single week, just so that they can send me stuff and send me product. And so it's been really cool. And so I've got a lot of huge giveaways for you guys. So I'm gonna put the camera back up, show you guys the jeans that I am giving away, and yeah, we'll go from there. Okay guys, so we are here at my normal recording position. Yeah, I think that's what you call it, right? Anyway, so I'm clearing the desk out. I just pull all the camera gear off, and I noticed when I was just cleaning through here, I don't read People magazine. I don't know why this is here. I actually think this was a magazine by one of my guests at my home that came over and just left it here. And so I was using this magazine as a kind of a buffer for my whetstones. So after my sharpening sessions, I would put the whetstones in a little drying area. And so this was what I was using. So in case you guys saw that and was thinking like, hey, this guy Britney Spears or a People magazine guy, I don't read People magazine at all. Alright, so I am trying to clear this place up so I can show you guys my jeans. All right, so this is what I have here. So, real quickly, let me just tell you kind of how this jeans company came about, and kind of give you a little background of I guess my story. I had no idea how to make a pair of jeans. I was not from the fashion industry, but I just knew I really wanted to make my own denim line. And so, living in Los Angeles, I had access to really good fabric. I had access to all the wash houses and sewing houses. And so I decided to make my jeans here in LA. Part of my story, which I don't really share a whole lot about, is I was actually homeless at one point in my life back when I first moved to Los Angeles back in 2000. And so for a period of time, I actually lived out of my car. And that's something that I don't really talk about because I don't want that to be kind of my story. You know, I don't want to be that guy that says, "Hey, I'm homeless. I was homeless. Now I'm successful." Yeah, I just kept very hush hush about it. One of my good friends named Brad, at one point, towards during that time when I was homeless, he took me out for a meal, and he gave me really just this. It was a cheap, $15 steak. I think it was at a Zippy's somewhere in downtown LA or like by USC. And I just said to him one night, I just said, I will pay you back. And he said to me, "Don't pay me back. You go and feed somebody else." And so that phrase, that line, always stuck in my head. So whenever I thought about creating a company or you're starting a new company, I just said I have to feed somebody. And so when I created this company, so kind of fast forward 12 years or so later, when I started this jeans company, it's called Loyal Mission. I said that with every pair of jeans that we sold, I would donate money enough to feed somebody. And so we partnered up with a charity called Children's Hunger Fund, and we were hoping that every pair of jeans that we would sell, we would donate money that would feed a child for an entire year. I really had no idea what I was getting into, so getting a pair of jeans is made is one thing, but then getting it sold in a large retailer is another, and I just got burned through and through by large retailers, boutiques, all over Los Angeles. I lost my partner when we were going through some tough times, so the company just didn't survive, and so for the last couple of years, these jeans have been in storage, and I was hoping that I would relaunch them at some point. I spoke to a few different denim owners, denim company owners, and they all said to me, "You need at least $5 million to launch a jeans company successfully." I don't know if that's true or not, but that's basically what they told me. And so I don't have $5 million at my disposal. So, but if any of my subscribers are millionaires, hit me up, okay? Just kidding. But no, so at this point, these jeans are, as much as I want to have the thought or have the the desire to relaunch a jeans company, I don't think that it's the right thing for me to do. And so for me, these jeans here they're better off served being worn by people. And so this is the giveaway. Okay, so I've got about, like I said, maybe 300 pairs of jeans back there, give or take a few, give or take a dozen. I don't know exactly how many they are back here. Like I said, I got about 40 boxes. So each box has about 15 or 20 pairs in sizes. So yeah, I'm giving away everything. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these jeans to make it easier for me. I'm gonna put them on an Etsy page or on a website somewhere. Pretty sure to be Etsy site, and I'm just gonna sell them for $1 each. Okay, all you have to do is pay for the shipping. Okay, and I will ship them worldwide. In the U.S., shipping with the package that we'll be using priority. It'll come out to less than $20 a pair of jeans. Okay, so this is just for my time packing, and then you guys are paying, like I said, $1 for a pair of jeans. The only catch is there are no refunds. Okay, so that's it. That's all. Okay, because I can't take them back. I don't have room for them. So I'm literally just giving them away for $1, and you guys can get 1, 2, however many you want. I will ship them U.S. all priority. And then all international shipping, I believe, for a package will be about $35. So that's still a really good deal for a pair of jeans handmade in Los Angeles. So I will turn the camera to the upper camera looking down. I will go over the specs, show you guys kind of a close up of what they look like, and you guys want, I'll post a link in the description. You guys can just go to the link and get however many you guys want. And that's it, guys. And then once I clear all this room out, I will have room for more inventory of knives, whetstones that I've got partners all kind of lining up and just waiting for me to review their products. So okay, so I get like lots of emails and like messages from people that say, hey, I want this knife, I want to be in the giveaway, but then they're not a subscriber. So it doesn't really work that way, guys. If you guys want product from my channel, you have to be a subscriber. Okay, so plain and simple. All right, so let's look at the jeans here. So I can pull these aside. I think there's 3 models that I still have that I will be giving away. So this first here is called the Nathan. Okay, so all these jeans are actually named after my nephews and my sister. These are only men's jeans. I don't have any women's jeans right now. I don't think. I might have one line, but anyways. So the company was called Loyal Mission. And this company was basically, I just wanted a company that would be loyal to a mission, and the mission was to give food to homeless children with every pair that we sold. So this pair here is actually my personal pair. This is what your jeans will look like after about, these have been worn about 3. Well, these are a little older than most folks because I actually made these jeans like almost six months, almost a year before we actually sold our first pair. So this is a little more worn. This is about 3 years old or so. This is what they look like coming out of the box or out of the package. They have a 2-tone black and brown gold finish. Really beautiful. The fabric that we chose is just a really beautiful fabric. And so let me go over some of the details with you on the, well, I guess it really doesn't matter. So in the back here, you have a label. This is the Loyal Mission label. And you have your pockets. Okay, these are decent sized pockets. And here on the left of every jean, we have this strip here. This is a custom made strip for us. You got 2 red lines signifying yourself and the child that you are connected to with every pair that you buy. So this was something that we worked really hard doing, and I'm still disappointed that the company didn't really take off, but like I said, it's all good. Everything happens for a reason. The interior of every pair of jeans, I'll show this to you guys. So the interior of every pair of jeans is red stitching. Okay, so that is just a color that we thought would be very bold and just tying the overall theme of having 2 lives connected. Red signifying life. And this is a beautiful, beautiful brown fabric. This here is a 12-ounce fabric, so really good for all year-round wearing, except for extreme cold. But you can wear it in the summer, fall, early winter, definitely in the spring, and even in the summer. Or did I say summer already? Either way. So yeah, everything's red, and so really cool. I mean, this is something that we spent a lot of time developing. Okay, and these are just black pockets. These are all custom labels that we had made. Everything on this pair of jeans was handmade. And making a pair of jeans in Los Angeles is very expensive. This pair here, what you're looking at here, cost me about $50 or so. And you guys are probably wondering why I'm giving them away at $1. It's because I'm not going to try to make money on this company anymore. I don't want to hold on to the inventory. So for me, I just want to get rid of the jeans and say goodbye to this chapter in my life. And that's really it. Okay. And in terms of the fit, I'll show you guys the fit. So this is what we call a straight boot. Okay, so it's a straight leg or a slim boot. So it's not skinny. I don't believe men should wear skinny jeans. Me personally, I never wear skinny jeans. So I designed these jeans to fit me. I have a very athletic build, so my thighs are pretty athletic or pretty large for my size. So these will fit. I think most people fairly well. So you have a slimming at the knees, and then a really slight flare at the bottom of your jeans. So they'll fit over your boots, your jeans. I mean, the jeans will fit over your boots and shoes really well. And yeah, so all these custom workings here, these cost a lot of money. This sort of wear on your jeans is what you would find on pairs of Sevens and True Religion. These were actually washed in the same wash house and sewn in the same sewing houses of all the major brands, like True Religion, Seven, and even Levi's premium label jeans. So I mean, the craftsmanship on these jeans are impeccable. Okay, so this is the Nathan. This is one of the lines that I am giving away. So this is what the jeans look like. This is what you'll be receiving if you guys decide to go with one of these. This is what you can expect them to look like after 2 to 3 years. They're really beautiful. Like I said, they come with a two-tone, but as you wear them, they get really, really bold and just really nice. I mean, I love these jeans, and I've kept a couple pairs for myself just so I can wear them over time. So anyways, that is what the Nathan is. I'm gonna move over to the next line of jeans I'm giving away. Okay, this one here is the blue pair. I couldn't find another Darren, but they're pretty much the same. The only thing that's different is the fit. The Sid. So this originally looked like this. Okay, so but this one here, the fit is a slim straight leg versus the Darren is the same fit as the last one you guys saw. So it's very, very slim, very slight flare at the bottom of the jeans. But so this is more of a neutral wash. Okay, so you have a very simple, very elegant look to the jeans. It's got the exact same embroidery, has the same level of detail. Okay, these are YKK zippers. Okay, so the zippers themselves are premium zippers as well, and so you see the same exact red threading on the inside of these jeans. So this is something that we did with every one of our jeans, and so everything is red, very, very tightly bounded threading, really nice quality stuff. And the buttons on these jeans are actually custom made buttons for us as well. So these were Loyal Mission buttons. These are actually made for us. These took a long time to actually get right, to get the font right, and these are actually brass. They're really high quality stuff. These aren't plastic molded or like what they call them, bridges or like crowns for buttons. They actually are molded into all. What you're seeing there is actually a mold. So really expensive buttons, really high quality stuff. Everything on these jeans were custom made for us, and we used the best of everything, the best fabric, the best threads, and also the most care that we can find for people sewing our jeans and washing our jeans. So this is what they look like. They are more of a deep blue when you first get them, and then over time they will wear. So you just get these wear marks here, and you know, so the jean will look a little bit more, definitely look more organic and worn out as you go. So the pockets are, again, they're decent sized pockets. They're not very small. And so again, this is my personal pair here. Hopefully you guys can see that with good lighting. Okay, so this is the blue pair. And again, we still have the same red insignia there. 2 red stripes. So this is the blue pair that you guys will be receiving. And lastly, we've got the black pair. Okay, this is called the Rick. This was the very first pair of denim that I actually designed. By the way, these were all designed by me. So I went through the fabric process, the picking of the fabric, the testing of the fabric, the finding sewers and everything. It was a very tedious process, and I learned the fashion industry, or the jeans fashion industry inside and out. Everything except the selling part. I couldn't figure that out. I didn't have the right connections to go through the right outlet channels and the right retail channels. So I got burned just so many ways that I can't really begin to explain to you. Retail is very evil, or it can be very evil, and it is cutthroat. It is unforgiving, and it's not something I recommend you guys getting into if you're going to launch your first company. Alright, so let's look at the jeans here. So when you first get these are a black coated, so the fabric is actually a gray fabric. What we did was we had a black dye, so it's a black coated dye. So a very special process where they actually wash the denim in oil, a black oil, and then they will soak it in a black oil finish, and then it has this really just deep, rich tone to it. And as you wash it, you lose the sheen but you will still keep a lot of that sheen inside of certain key areas. So you have a really cool two-tone black, kind of a gray black look after this. Again, this is again 3 years or so. And so the fabric here, so you can see the lining, the interior is, even though it's all still red, you have a much deeper red tone everywhere. All the threads are a deeper red. Okay, so a very mysterious red, if you want to call it that. And so yeah, I mean the fabric is just really, really beautiful. This fabric here is actually the exact same type of fabric as the brown pair, as the Nathans, but they were black. So from the same mill, and just a very beautiful fabric. Very, again, 12 ounces, just light enough, and just a very resilient fabric, and something that I really enjoy. So it's also the same fit as the brown pair. Okay, so it's more fitted for athletic build with a very slight slim flare at the very bottom. Okay, so definitely good for boots and shoes. And so even though the insignia is there, you can still see it's just kind of shadowed over, and over time it will expose. So it has a very cool rustic look to it. And if you guys are wondering, the symbol here is actually a double olive branch that we put on all the pockets, which hopefully I will be able to show you guys in greater detail. So this is what the jeans look like, brand new. This is what they look like over time. And so they have just a really nice wear to them. This fabric is really nice. I haven't washed this in a while, so sorry that it's kind of wrinkled, and it's been in storage for a little bit. Yeah, so same like I said, same fit as the brown pair, just very nice. Black jeans are pretty hard to find. I think black jeans either are like really, really hard, heavy dyed black jeans, and you can never wash them because if you wash them they look really funny. So to find a pair of denim fabric that you can wash and the color will still look good after years of use was pretty difficult. And so we went through a few months of testing to make sure that we found the right black fabric, or the right gray fabric that can be dyed properly. Because black fabric really is white fabric, or black jeans is actually really a white pair of jeans dyed black. So when you wash them, they have that really, I would say nasty, but they'll have that dark color with very obvious white spots. So this was a gray denim that was dyed black, and so when you wash it, you don't lose that richness of that black tone. But that is the black pair. So this will also be up on the giveaway. So let's bring them all back here. So here we are, guys. This is you have the brown denim, the Nathans, the Sids, the blue denims, and the Rick, the black denims. Again, this is not a way for me to make money. I'm simply giving these away because I need to make room in the studio. I don't, like I said, I don't see myself relaunching a pair of denim or a denim company. I really enjoy what I'm doing now. The knife reviews, website reviews have been fantastic. And yeah, so, and again, I don't have the money to start another company. I don't have the resources for that. But again, if I have any subscribers who are millionaires, who are in the fashion industry, retail sector, and you guys want to launch something, hit me up. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, so these will be up for grabs. Like I said, first come, first serve. They'll be up for $1, and then you pay for shipping, and that's it. No strings attached, okay? And no refunds. I'll post that really clearly. I'm just getting rid of these. And in terms of sizing, they are pretty much true to size. So if you are a male, or average male build, and you wear a 32 in a pair of Levi's, or a 32 in a pair of 7s, you'll be a pair of 32s in these jeans. And so yeah, this again, this is really just a studio tour, but I kind of took the opportunity to kind of let you guys know what I want to do with these. I didn't want to do a separate video just for the jeans because it would just be too much stuff. But yeah, this is a move that is really difficult for me to make, because when these jeans are gone and every last pair is out of my studio, it's really me saying goodbye to a very expensive business venture that failed, and so that is it was, it is difficult for me to accept that. Even to this day, it's something that I wish I could have done. I still think what I could have done differently. Yeah, and I don't know. It's it's one of those things where you really can't beat yourself too hard on over your head over it, because you want things to succeed, and you want everything you do to succeed, but sometimes things just don't work out the way you want them to. This was one of them. Again, I love these jeans, and they mean a lot to me, and so for me to give them away is actually quite difficult. So I will give these, this will be up for only a month. After the month, I am going to donate them to a local charity. Yeah, so after a month of this video being posted, these will be gone, and they'll be gone forever. I'm making zero money from this, okay? So remember I told you guys, each of these jeans cost me between $50 to $55 to make, and so I'm losing all that money, okay? So you guys can do the math yourselves. You guys can figure out how much this inventory cost me, times 2, because there was another lot that I gave away at the end of last year that was actually just as large as what I'm giving away now. So this is a way for me to say goodbye to my old endeavor and completely only focus on perfection and making this channel the biggest, liveliest knife review channel on YouTube. Okay, and that's my goal. And so this is the first step in me doing that. Okay, guys? So again, thank you for your support, for all of my subscribers that have been there from day one, to all of you who are new subscribers to my channel. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for making all of this possible. Okay? So I will catch you guys in the next video, and in the next video we are going to look at the 4 boxes that have just arrived from Cutlery and More, and you guys are going to be floored by what's in them. I'm floored by what's in them. They're going to be really exciting. Alright guys, so I'll catch you guys in the next video.